And shout out to whoever's watching us live, but I'll go back and private the video later. Um, what's up, man? How are you?
Man, chilling. Chilling. What you been up to?
Not a whole lot. Working. I had the weekend. Didn't do a whole lot, and it actually felt really good because I've just been working so much. I did 100. I finally got to. It was 120 hours, so it was like a whole third week worth of work stacked into my 2 weeks. And
Nice.
I feel like I expressed this to you previously, but like it's one of those kind of things. Like I understand that there's people out there that be working like that shit all the time. That's I also subscribe to the shit that you are, which you're conditioned to do. And
Right.
I've worked a lot of hours before. I work a lot of hours all the time this time of year, but to lock in 120 hours, uh, for me is a lot of fucking hours in 2 weeks.
Hell yeah, these 60-hour work weeks. Tough.
That's
That's
different.
tough. And then you just working 5 days, right?
Yeah, I mean
That's
one of those days was like a 5 hour shift on a Sunday, but
mm.
still. So I mean that's 115 on 5 work days.
Dude, I've worked 512s before, and that shit is brutal.
When I worked at where'd you do that at?
I worked that at Fabricated Pipe
Yeah, that makes
and
sense.
a couple different other places I worked. I worked at Budweiser before.
Did you ever work at Summit Plastics like everybody else?
Yeah, I did that, but that wouldn't be. It would be 12-hour days, but that was
Yeah,
swing shift. It wasn't
yeah,
five.
yeah. That's
It'd be
right.
like three, and then two, then two, then three, or I
I
don't remember
I
some
mean,
weird shit
I was
like
about to
that.
say. I mean, it depends on who you are. Some of them motherfuckers be like,
Yeah, I
"Yeah,
wouldn't
man,
want to
I'll
do that.
I'll I'll work fucking like 9 days straight."
Dude, there were some motherfuckers like, yeah, I'll just fucking come in and clock in, and then go back home and crawl in bed and just
No shit,
let the clock run.
dude. What it must have been like to live like that.
Dude, I was working there as like a teenager, and there's teenagers my age doing that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fellow teenagers.
And it's like you couldn't get away
Like
with
the
that shit.
owner's son. No, it was the owner's son and his buddies.
Ah, yeah. That makes sense.
Not owner. Let me first the person who ran its son
Yeah.
and his buddies. And dude, they'd come in and clock in and just go home, go get back in bed.
Damn, that's crazy.
Dude,
Must be
take
nice.
like garbage bags out there and sell them on the side.
Never mind. I think I know who you're talking about. Now that I think
maybe,
about it.
maybe you probably do. He
Yeah.
yeah,
Kids WB.
yeah. It wasn't. I wasn't one of them. I was actually having to do the work. It was a shitty job too. And then when they
It's
were there working, like their job was like, do what the fuck ever. You weren't like working a line like the rest of us.
Yeah, you was always on a special assignment.
Yeah, just walk around doing what the fuck. You and your buddy, like, I was like, man, why couldn't I just be friends with that motherfucker? Because you only had to be the son. You could just be his friend because the friend was getting the same treatment.
Dude, probably off the high as a fucking kite off
Oh, yeah,
all
you
kinds of
definitely know
drugs.
who I'm talking about then.
Hell yeah, I know who you're
Yeah,
talking
he
about.
definitely probably was. Dude, I always, the way he was selling garbage bags under the table, like slinging them crazy, like, it
Hmm.
was crazy. He was going to the Shell station. He had them posted up everywhere, selling them for, keeping the money. Like, just
Sure.
printing money, bro. He just gets the bags for free.
Like, hey man, I got you $100 worth of trash bags for ten
Right.
bucks.
Dude, he had them everywhere. And yeah, like just supporting his whatever he had going on, but them things don't always turn out the way you want them to.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I
at the time, I would I just couldn't see it, but I was getting character built. You know what I'm saying?
right. Yeah. The whole time I worked there, I was trying to figure out how to fuck to get out of there.
Dude, it sucked. I
It's
hated that job,
it's
dude.
it's crazy the way the world works because I think about like my girlfriend at the time versus like my wife. Like if like I mean obviously I was 19 years old when I worked there, but uh I'm like that was like the least motivating. I mean, I don't want to call her a bitch because it's been a long time or whatever. I don't want to be disrespectful. She got like a family and shit, but she sucked. As far as our relationship goes, we
Dude,
both
you
sucked or
you
whatever. But
preferencing it with that, I'm definitely. You don't have to say it, but You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit sucked. But my whole point in saying that though is to be like, dude, the whole time I worked there, I was trying to figure out how I could justify quitting to everybody that I like, my family and stuff outside of work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
how do I convince them that like some shit happened and I used somebody else's piss to get that job. And I hated it, dude. I hated it. It sucked. That was like the first time I ever had to work like a hard ass job. Hard ass job. You know, I
Dude, that
understand.
12 hours was brutal, though. I
It
had to
was.
through the night one, 8 at night to 8 in the morning.
Yeah, that's
And
what I did
dude,
too.
that shit, it couldn't. I was doing, you worked the garbage bag machine, man? You just stood in one spot for all 12 hours.
So
No
were you?
breaks, unless
Well, look,
somebody would come grab that bitch for you for a minute.
how old were you when you worked there?
Shit, like 17, 18.
Yeah, okay. So you worked there before I did then.
Probably, yeah, I was probably like 17 or 18 when I worked there. Like,
Yeah.
maybe
You're a,
worked. I didn't even work a whole year, so I may have turned 18 while I worked there. I don't remember.
Hey, if anybody listening to this episode of this show, like now or in the future, if you ever worked at Summit Plastics, let me know. I don't even know if it's called Summit Plastics anymore. I know they
It
opened up
is.
another
Yeah.
one, but
That's the other one, gigantic bag, right?
gigantic bags. So creative.
Oh man,
Such a creative.
how'd you get that fucking name? But it does like they do warehousing and shit, everything there now. So
Bro,
it ain't even just a bag place.
all right, so it's been like there's got to be like some laws of what's it called? Like if it's been like a long time.
Statute of limitations.
Yeah, statute of limitations. Is it true that old man got down like limp wrist got down?
Uh, I'm not following.
Okay,
I feel like it's something I should know. I'm not following.
JWB
Uh huh.
senior
Okay.
old man.
Yeah. Uh
Not
huh.
old
I'm
old,
following.
but
I'm
just
following.
old
Uh
old.
huh.
Pole to pole. Like
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I would know, but I do have some other information that would make sense now if that were true.
bruh, listen, grapevine, small town, and somebody not liking the way that he was treated after one of their nights together.
Okay.
Yeah, put spill some beans around Santa Fe at one point in time. Some wild. I mean, I guess allegations, but it's very believable.
Well, I'll say this. The only thing that I know for 100% fact, take it to the bank, straight up, happened is that she definitely got down with other people
She did.
for
The,
sure.
yeah.
I mean, I always just assumed it was just her doing that on the slick on her own kind of thing. But
Maybe it was one of them things
yeah,
you do you,
right,
and
right.
let's just keep it out the
But
streets
I
as
know
much as
that,
possible.
I know that for fact, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Dang, like not first hand experience, I assume.
Not firsthand, but I can confirm.
Like I might have spit on it.
Yeah, let's just say, you know what I'm saying? Well, let's just not say, but let's
Yeah,
just, I
yeah,
know.
bro. Okay, yeah. That's crazy. I hate that this family is called a stray. That we haven't even said. Somebody listening from like out of town that genuinely has no fucking clue what we're
Right.
talking about. They're like, wow, it's like the waste of fucking 10 minutes. It's like I have no idea what these guys are talking about the
Yeah.
entire time.
Well, this
Just
video is going to be that you'll never see this again, so.
yeah, just know our hometown is
Cesspool.
it is a cesspool for all kinds of things, and most things are
Dude,
not good.
they had some fucking. Did you see that? My dad sent me a picture, man. It was on the news, though. The wreck they had there today, that running into the back of that garbage truck on 98.
Oh no.
Bro, a car ran up into the back of right there at Pinecrest, right there. You know where Pinecrest is?
Mhm.
Yeah, where Blaine and stuff right there. Dude ran up into the back of it. The car was gone.
I just said, did they die?
Oh yeah,
I mean, they must have been going highway speeds.
yeah. That
Yeah.
garbage truck didn't move when you hit it. So, yeah, man. I'm sorry I had to do it to you in fantasy this week too.
Man, like father, like son. You guys really put it on me 2 weeks in a row.
Dude,
I
did
got.
my best. That was literally though. It will most likely for sure be my best game all season. I mean, 191 points. And then I think so far this is probably your worst game all season.
It was definitely a really bad game. I'm cooked though, man. I'm not. I have no hope. Nobody. The only way that I would have any chance to get back in the mix is if somebody like, and I wouldn't take it because it's just not fair. But I was gonna say is if somebody started feeling sorry for me and started piecing together some players for me. I'm
Dude,
cooked,
in my
dude.
other league, which is double the money league,
Yeah.
I'm 1-6.
Mm.
Dude, I'm getting my ass beat. I
Oh
have
my
no
god.
receivers, but I just pick up this. Was it Tez Johnson or whatever for the Bucks? That rookie,
Sure.
and he's got me like 15. But I got no receivers, dude. I see that's kind of your struggle too. You have Rashid Shaheed, so yeah,
I have.
that's a struggle.
I ain't got no running backs either, dude. The running backs ain't shit. They're very inconsistent. And that was the thing. In the draft, I didn't have running backs. And ever since then, my other players have gotten injured. I passed up on the. I got Lamar Jackson for. I was the first person to pick a quarterback, and this is the payback. Hadn't even wanted to say that in the group chat because
Man, I
it's always
try
one of those
telling
things, bro.
y'all, bro. I try telling y'all. Now, with that being said, in the league that I'm in with you, it looks like look, I took my quarterback late and I'm balling, so y'all should. In my other league, I did the same strategy and I ended up with Justin Fields, and at least three of my losses have been because of him.
Damn.
So it doesn't always work. Like I definitely wish I'd have took a quarterback a little sooner before he was what was left. He gave me 30 points game one and then has sucked ever since. So I don't know. I'm not doing so hot this year.
I got Lamar Jackson, dude, one of the most sought after quarterbacks in fantasy football, and he got whopped, and he's done. He's cooked.
Well, yeah, when's he coming back? He's got to be getting ready to come back.
Maybe. I
Come on,
don't know.
man. When he come back, he gonna ball.
I mean, George Kittle came back for what it's worth.
Yeah,
George Kittle came back. I don't regret that.
yeah. He
Uh,
got 0 points, didn't he?
no, he got something.
Did he?
I don't know. I
I,
think he
I,
did.
he didn't get much.
Hang on, I'll check and see real quick. Not that the the vast majority. Anybody out there play fantasy football? That's a real question. But see, I think T Frost might be in the chat right now because
Yeah.
I forgot we went
Yeah, he
live. T
says he's
Frost.
212 in his second league.
Hell yeah! Shout out T Frost. We're actually recording Organic Poison right now, man. I accidentally went live, so fuck it, free show. Not
Dude,
that
what is
every other show isn't
21?
free.
What is it? You're 21-2, or you're 2-12? You're 212.
I'm at 200. Oh, he's saying that's his score right now.
Okay, like you're over.
Damn, go
Oh,
off.
your score for this week. Holy shit, I got you. Damn.
Oh man, that's numbers, bro. How many people in
Yeah.
the league?
I did 191. Yeah. How many? Is that a 12 man or 10 man?
I was about to say we were doing 8 man or
Don't even
whatever it was
say
when I
8.
showed up.
That's low for 8.
I was about to say it was crazy every week whenever I first started playing with y'all.
Oh, dude. 8 man leagues are just too loaded.
Let's see. Let's see. It's fun still though. You just don't. I
Oh, it's
wouldn't.
fun.
I just don't want to put like money on it. Yeah. Okay. T Frost said he'll be back in a week, so maybe next weekend.
Yeah.
Uh.
Come on, man. There's still hope. You got the damn near, you got a top 3 record in the league, huh?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'll be 5-2
Yeah,
after
you'll be
this. So.
straight. Yeah, you straight.
But I just don't, dude. I'm about to play all you motherfuckers, and y'all are about to start playing everybody in my league.
Nah, I'm done. But we don't play again, do we?
I'm pretty sure I play you, Vince, and Rhino twice. Hang on, let me see. I could be wrong though.
If we go to the playoffs, for some reason, me and you usually meet first round.
I can look at my schedule right here. Okay, so all right. Yeah, okay. So next week I'm playing Vince. The next week I'm playing Adrian, which is gonna be lit. I mean maybe not if I'm still dog water, but then I play Stacy's dad, and then I play Rhino, who I actually haven't played yet. So then I'll
Mm.
play Hindu, I'll play you, and I'll play Vince. I play y'all three twice, which is ass. because of
Man,
the
who
fact that
knows? You may catch me back, man. Look at my record. I'm 50%, man. I was 3-3. I'll be 4-3 now.
you're right, and I bet Jay ain't winning this week. So
Come on, bro. You know Bop ain't winning.
yeah, I don't know, dude. It's a close race right now.
Yeah, I know it is definitely more close than previous years. Like the competition's more, the teams are more even.
Oh shit, these two. Okay, okay. All right, this is what needs to happen. Darth Lord Raider
Mm-hmm.
needs to beat Jay. Sorry, Jay. You got to lose today, brother. Got to be coming down to the wire. I don't know who they have on their team, but I mean it's hella close. It's projected hella close. I don't know who they have playing right now. Though
Dude, if Hindu
Caleb.
would have started Jamar Chase with 40 on his bench, he'd have beat Mason.
I don't know why Hindu decided he didn't care anymore.
I don't know.
Respectfully, Henderson, if you're watching out there in the Nether,
Dude,
you
Chuck Norris trying to pick it up too, bro. He's trying to
yeah.
come back. He's 1-5, but his team put 161.
Yeah, I mean, dude, there's been some good scoring surprises this year for sure.
Shit.
I I don't know though. I feel like
Justin Fields fucked me too, man. Never again. Never again, because after this season, he gonna be on the bench. Well, they benched him in the middle of the damn game this week. That's what fucked me. Playing so bad, they get benched for Tyrod Taylor, dude. Come on. He
why
just
is
finessed the Jets out of like, I don't even know, dude. I think he's getting like 15 million or something like that.
why did his parent family name him that?
Tyrod. Maybe because
Like Tyler Roderick, I guess maybe
his
something like
dad
that.
was a mechanic. Maybe Tyrod.
Maybe I never thought about that. I never considered that it was actually because they named him after a car part. I was just thinking, like,
Like
why
the
would you name
lamest
him
car part you could be named after too, if that's true.
big ass inconvenience too? Just
Yeah.
like super inconvenient. It's really funny, dude. Like the red car before we ended up buying, shout out to me and my wife before my wife got her cool ass car that she has now. Um, the fucking tie rods were going out on that car. The other one, I mean, everything obviously was going out on
Right.
that car, but dude, it was fucking crazy, and it was like the timing was perfect. You know how much the trade-in value that they gave us for it was?
What? Not much.
500,
I can say they don't do shit on trade in.
dude. And don't get me wrong, I almost would have paid him $200 to just take it. Not really,
Right.
but but still, it's like I'd rather like set it on fire and like film a music video or something like that
Right.
than pay somebody to take it. But but
I mean,
nah,
they'll fix it. They'll make their money for sure. They'll
yeah.
probably post that bitch. They'll probably sell that bitch for 3 grand, 4 grand.
They're gonna open that thing up and realize that it is shattered, bro. Like everything inside of that car is fucking crazy. The nicest part about it is probably the inside of the car. But once
Yeah.
you get up under the hood, everything's all dry rotted and shit. I mean, don't get me wrong; they gave us $500 for it. The engine and you could part that thing out probably, and
Oh, for sure.
you could,
They're gonna make theirs, bro.
yeah. Actually, you know what? That's probably like one of those cars that ends up on like in an abandoned airport, like runway in the middle of India somewhere. You know how like you see those pictures online? Hang on.
Yeah, like all the fancy cars and the dust just chilling there.
Yeah. Used car graveyard.
Dude,
Oh, I'm not
not to
looking for
make
nothing
a
that
crazy
old.
segue, but I had just seen this
Go
one
ahead.
guy on live. Do you see Trump talking about pardoning Diddy? What the fuck?
I mean, at this point, no. What are his charges?
Yeah, I
They,
know, but bro, why? Why you the president, bro? Come on, bro. Do some other shit. Move around, bro.
why did he fucking pardon Lil Wayne? Why did he pardon?
He was trying to get elected.
He pardoned NBA YoungBoy.
He was trying to get elected.
He was already elected.
He was
Already
trying to get
elected.
reelected.
he's,
I mean,
he's
it's true. He can't
fair.
get reelected now,
That's why
so.
he's trying to free Diddy, bro.
No, people ain't gonna want to elect his ass. That's the
Dude,
opposite effect.
dude.
Who's like, oh, dude, he free Diddy. I was on the fence, but now I'm voting for him. said nobody.
I mean, okay, let's chalk it up and put it in the because
You
you
don't
keep.
even get the Diddy's demographic of voters because they're not even fucking with him.
I mean, that's a good point, but it could be on some. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What did he say? Do you know? Like,
It was on. I've seen different. I don't know
was
if it was
this was
Fox or
this
whatever,
like
but
recent? Like
yeah,
outside?
recent.
Okay.
Like right before I got on here, said that
Okay.
he was seriously considering pardon Diddy as early as tomorrow, and
The fuck.
his staff, highly advised against it, but also reported that Trump will do what he wants. Like
Holy
should
shit.
have, yeah. So I don't know if that's like them trying to just give us the heads up that this is happening, to where it ain't such a bombshell.
I hope it's just a diversion tactic. Like they're like, yeah, we got some other shit going on.
I
Pay
don't know.
attention to this. The
The diddler
government, the
might be
government is
free,
still
bro.
shut down right
I
now.
mean, I'm just just based off. See, the problem I have, I don't really know the ins and outs. I don't. Before I have a concrete opinion, I don't know all what is for sure that he did. You know what I'm saying? I know the freaky shit. Okay, you could be freaky. You know what I'm saying? I ain't. You don't have to go to jail for that.
This is the thing. This is what I want to know. Okay, because we can have that conversation, but let's just skip that part and go ahead and straight to the meta
Okay.
conversation.
Yeah.
They when they're not they who what person with $1 billion goes to jail for like fucking up women or doing
Right.
anything wrong by women? I don't have any idea.
Well,
This is
I'll try to. Do I agree with this? I'm trying to
well,
think.
hear me out. No, is
Okay.
I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve to be in jail. I agree
Okay.
with you wholeheartedly, but the story has to continue. If the next season comes and Diddy is a player, here we are. We're in this moment. Why wouldn't they free Diddy? Why is he the one that got locked up in the first place? If these are the only charges that they had that were going to stick, who is it that so desperately that's involved with politics or the judicial system? What is it that they wanted to lock Diddy up for? Or who was the other billionaires that have more sway than Diddy and got him locked up for that? He's been a sketchy dude or a shady guy or whatever it
Oh, I
is that
got
they're
another
accusing him
one
of
for you.
for a long time. There's no way they don't know about this already. What's the reasoning, when it happened, why it happened, the whole ordeal, the smear campaign on him? Don't get me wrong. Like I said, obviously, I'm not saying he's a good or
They
a bad
wanted
guy.
them to flip on Trump. They thought they'd get him. They thought they found their weak link. They'd get him. They put all this on him. Unless you'd flip on Trump, he stood 10 toes down. Said I ain't. I don't know nothing about no trying 10 toes down. Cause back of his head, he know stay 10 toes down. And my boy got me. He gonna get me up out of here. And he held it down. Didn't say nothing about nothing. And Trump, you know, being the OG, he's like, I got you. You said nothing. I got you. You
Or
getting out.
listen, up until that point, I'm still following you. Or, hey, Trump, what's up? I held up my end. I'm still in fucking jail. They
Right.
gave me my sentencing and said I didn't say time served. They didn't tell me 90 days. They told me fucking 4 years. I'm good. I don't want to be in here no more. Get me the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Say exactly.
so it might be Trump being like, bro, give me a little while. You know what I'm saying? And
Bro,
I'm
come on,
obviously,
bro. I
yeah,
got fucking. We
yeah.
got we got other shit. We got
It's hot out
Israel
here.
and
Yeah, the
fucking
block
Gaza.
is
Come on.
the block is hot right
I
now,
ain't
brother.
forgot about you, bro. But damn,
Yeah,
they on my ass. Then they keep asking about these files, bro. Come on, bro. We gotta
yeah,
let it
dude.
chill. Chill.
Yeah, he be like, them Epstein files ain't got shit on what I got of your ass.
Bro, don't worry, bro. I'm gonna get the baby old sent over there this week, bro. Just chill in jail a couple
Oh
more
my
weeks.
god, and that's why they fucking raided Diddy shit for the videos. Didn't
Dude.
find anything on Trump.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I do like spitting just crazy thoughts and conspiracies, but really, the it them two being connected, dude, just kind of feels like that's what it is.
I mean,
There, I
it might
said it.
be.
It definitely seems like they're connected in some kind of way. All right, if the Epstein stuff is real, which we know was, we just don't know who was on the list, whatever, blah blah blah. But he's a prominent figure in New York, Epstein,
Yeah.
and did the craziest, freakiest shit. Diddy. also very prominent in New York, also a feller freak offer. The fact that they wouldn't have linked up together at some point, and they're both, I mean, Epstein's way rich. I'm assuming way richer than Diddy. I'm not sure, but he was like super rich. He had a fucking island.
Yeah. He was
But
p- he was playing with other people's billions as
right,
well, you know.
so I don't know, dude. The fact that they would, it seems less likely they wouldn't be involved with each other somehow. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. In all fairness, I mean that's right. It's kind of strange to think that they wouldn't all be in the same, penthouse
Right.
smoking cigars and shit together. The thing about Trump is,
They're in like an exclusive. It can't be. I would hope not a huge club of like freaks.
yeah,
And so they should frequent the same places to get their needs
yeah,
or
but
whatever they're doing.
the thing is though is like Trump don't seem like that kind of guy. Don't get me wrong. I know that sounds like we got Trump don't for one. Trump is older than both of them fuckers by
Yeah.
like 15, 20 years. Second of all, I'm not saying that
Well, I mean,
hey
I'm
dude,
thinking of
if you're a
probably
freak,
a
you're a
lot of
freak.
people on that list that we ain't getting old as fuck.
Oh
Probably.
my God, what if Donald Trump molested Diddy as a kid?
Let me think. Let me think. Hmm. Okay, that's what he's worried that Diddy's gonna say something about. So he's like, we gotta get him out of there tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. Or he's gonna tell him that I diddled him.
Hmm. That's
That
where
would
the
be
whole take that came from.
all right. So okay, let's pretend that let's rewind it. Let's put a pin in that one. But let's go back to what's that shit was loud as hell.
Their fantasy up there.
Why else would Diddy need to be in jail?
Yeah,
Like
like
what?
I say, I didn't follow the case super close, but if it's just what like you hear all the, I've heard a lot of shit, reading just freaky shit, but nothing. So what do they got him for? Prostitution, right?
At this point, yeah.
Yeah, like, and I'm not agreeing with anything. You know what I'm saying? But just like you said, dude, he's not the first fucking billionaire to dabble in prostitution. Why is he in jail for 4 fucking years?
A broke motherfucker can do that. A broke motherfucker can go to jail for trafficking and get out of jail in less than 4 hours. I mean, 4 hours, years.
Yeah.
Trafficking is pulling pussy from across state lines. That is sex trafficking. Did you know that?
Nah, I didn't.
If somebody has a sex trafficking charge, it's because you paid like when Future or any of them rappers be paying fly to fly some bitch out,
Yeah.
and they fuck them. If they exchange any money or anything like that, and they fuck them and stuff, that's sex trafficking.
Okay. Huh.
The only reason
So so that could be a lot of his
the only
the
reason
wording.
only reason why I say that is remember I said that whenever you hear some things about rappers and charges in the future, just throughout your life, or
Hmm.
about famous people, because a motherfucker will slap sex trafficking on something. That shit sounds crazy, doesn't it? That
Hell
sounds
yeah.
nuts.
He
That,
kidnapping
yeah. Oh
bitches.
my God, across
He
state.
got these hoes in the basement.
Yeah, from Brazil, and
Right.
he's
In
like
vans.
he's trafficking them. He's bringing them
Yeah.
through traffic. I feel you. I feel the same way. But the only reason why I found that out was because I was doing some research on the fucking what was it? The when Drake and his was getting crucified by what's his name? Fucking Kendrick Lamar. When he was getting cooked and they was talking about like motherfucking sex trafficking and shit, and there was all this stuff talking about online that one of Drake's homeboys had a sex trafficking and prostitute. Basically, he was pimping a bitch out, and he went to prison for it. And that was the guy that they said Baca got a weird case. Why is he still around?
Hmm.
Like he didn't do nothing with none of them. Apparently, did anything with kids. But it was the case was that he was basically allegedly forcing this chick to be in a prostitution thing or whatever.
Right.
And it was one chick or whatever, and he went to prison for that. And then he came home, and it was like sex trafficking and forcing a bitch into prostitution. And
Hmm.
anyway, yeah, weird case, fair enough. But it also makes me think like it sounds like what might have been happening was these motherfuckers were flying bitches out, and
Possible.
Baca might have took a charge for Drake,
Right.
and that might
Like
be
Diddy took one for.
well, I mean,
Nah, I mean.
Diddy might have took one for himself, but I'm just saying it when I thought about the sex trafficking thing, that's the only reason I know that about that information. And DJ Vlad brought it up around the same time that when I was looking into it because everybody was like, sex trafficking allegations sounds fucking nuts. And then you look it up and it's like, so if somebody witnessed this happen, the chick and the dude could go to jail for it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You both could go to jail or get charges. I don't know what the actual whatever is, but it is a crime to fly across state. I mean, it's obviously a crime to be a prostitute. It's a crime to hire a prostitute. So to fly a chick out and pay her to fuck you is some crazy shit. You are in a relationship, and all the information. It's the same thing as traveling across state lines with drugs. It's drug trafficking. You cross state lines with it. I digress. I didn't mean to go on a trafficking tirade, but
Well,
I only say that
I
to
think
say
he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna commute him.
I mean, at this point, I'm kind of convinced he might too. I think there's more of a reason for NBA YoungBoy to be in prison than there is for Diddy. Now, I only say that uh, because I don't know the extent of everything Diddy's done that's bad.
That's what I'm saying.
It's all hearsay. I believe that at least 35% of it is true. I'm not saying I don't think he's an angel, but I don't exactly
Man,
think
I mean,
that
I ain't
anybody's
trying
an
to
angel.
sound like I don't care about nothing, but
Yeah.
honestly, like, if it didn't involve kids, you know what I'm saying,
Hmm.
or some sort of rape, I don't really care, about any of the other shit that I don't, what's he, I won't say things ain't wrong, whatever, but for him to be in jail, like, dude, if you're not putting everybody in jail for that shit, what's the deal?
I'm gonna keep it a stack. Nobody else wants to say it online. I'm not seeing any comparisons online. Vince McMahon is walking free right now.
What he
They
did?
c- they can refer. They can make any kind of other pop culture reference they want. Vince McMahon is walking free right now. He did fucking heinous shit to women that worked for him
Really? Like
for
women wrestlers or
for
just employees?
decades, dude. For decades,
Like,
wrestlers, employees,
what? Like used his power to make him do things?
shit on his chest. He would shit on
Ugh.
them. I'm talking about
What the?
the. I don't know
This
how.
is fact.
This is fact, bro.
What
This
the
is
fuck?
fact. Like payouts and everything.
Shit.
Like, like,
What?
let's see, how many digits is in a million? We'll add another digit to that, potentially more in payouts over the course of decades.
Damn.
And it's
What a
and
sick
he's
fuck.
walking free. He's
Yeah.
Gucci, all
People
good.
love him.
People love him. I mean, now a lot of people hate him, but especially his the WWE audience
Yeah.
fucking hates Vince now.
Really?
Yes, he's been. It's been at like the Triple H
Because
show
he's
for
getting
like the
shitted
past like
on?
3 years. Because of what he fucking. I mean, people didn't like him as a writer anymore. He's kind of aged out, to be honest, and like
Right.
refused to let go. And then he was forced out of the company. Uh, his daughter and son-in-law run the company now. So, but the company is ran way better than it was when Vince was leading it. For what it's worth, the fans
Damn.
obviously love it a lot more as well. I know you don't be giving a fuck about wrestling, but
Man, I don't, but I mean, you know,
it,
when you had me, it got shitted on. I'm invested.
I mean, that shit is crazy. Brock Lesnar, bro. Bro-
Shitted on Vince McMahon?
Brock Lesnar, maybe I don't know. That's not what I was saying, but he very well might have. No, Brock Lesnar was caught up in that shit too. They brought Brock Lesnar back, and he still technically hasn't been cleared of his accusations
Damn,
for
so he had some accusations too?
of smashing down, getting hoes that Vince was sending him.
Well, you know, what is this? I mean, it just some hoes that groupies, right? Or are we talking?
They're talking about employees shit and shit.
I got you.
Like women that worked directly under him.
I mean, but what was that? Like he was forcing them in a way to do it.
Let's see.
I
List.
mean, I'd have to know the facts. If they just work, I don't think like if they wanted to, if they were down with the get down, and just because they worked with him, so what? But like if he was like, yo, if you work for me, if you want to still be working for me, do this, then that's a problem.
Here you go. I'm gonna read this off. Vince McMahon's sex trafficking scandal. Damn, I just shot some bail to the sex trafficking. That's terrible. That's probably not funny to some people. In January 2024, Vince McMahon, longtime owner of WWE, was alleged by Janelle Grant, a former WWE employee, to have sexually trafficked and assaulted her at WWE's corporate headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut. The scandal, one of many sexual misconduct allegations surrounding McMahon, resulted in McMahon's removal as executive chair of TKO Group Holdings. TKO also owns the UFC, by the way.
Yeah, no, I didn't know he was like big part of that. I thought they just owned the WWE.
It was
You
like
said he was like a chairman or something for them?
hell yeah.
Damn.
Oh my God! Brock Lesnar was due to make his in-ring return at Royal Rumble event in the something something match. After the scandal broke, he was replaced by Braun Breaker. Oh my God! On February 1st, 2024, co-defendant John Laurinaitis, he's from WWE, lawyer Edward Brennan told Vice News that Laurinaitis was also a victim of McMahon's coercive control and said that Laurinaitis would defend himself on that basis. Laurinaitis alleged the WWE's executives were fully aware of allegations that former WWE Ashley Mazzaro was raped by someone posing as a U.S. military doctor during a WWE tour to Kuwait, which contradicted earlier statements by WWE that they were unaware of them, but denied that the company had engaged in a cover-up. 2 days later, Vice published a previously unseen statement by Mazzaro accused McMahon of preying upon other female wrestlers. Sorry, it comes back around.
Hmm.
Oh my God. It's a lawsuit against Stephanie McMahon. Still works for the company. She didn't. I don't know what the fuck. SEC violations because he was. It's talking about all the money that he paid to different people. I bet if I back out of the
Dude,
yeah,
what is it about getting money that just make you, or getting power or money that make you just a certified
nasty motherfucker.
right? What the hell?
I don't understand, dude. Like I don't understand
Like I
why.
would be if you're someone with some fame, if you're doing shady shit, like the incentive for people to tell. Like if I was that type of person, you know, and then got famous, the last thing I would be doing is just like going like people have a reason, an incentive to tell the shit. But did they not know this? What are you crazy? You don't think this shit's ever going to come
Yeah,
back and bite you in the ass?
no obligation.
I guess they figure
I
they got
don't
the
know,
money to
dude.
handle it. Fuck it, I'll pay for it when it happens. They're just that arrogant. You know what I'm saying?
I think
I'll handle it.
I think that I feel I think it's a sliding scale. That's what I was gonna say. I don't think you just start out that way. Like I don't imagine Vince McMahon. He probably grew up, probably grew up a bit of a rich kid, but had a passion for the same thing his dad did. Took on the company, but he's been rich, so he's always been able to get. And it was an insulated situation. He has built this entire conglomerate, but he also has stupid money, man. Like now
Right.
versus. When he first took over the company from his dad, I mean, he's been working and working and working. You're around people all the time, there's a culture around it and all this other stuff. And I don't know, like I just there's actually this website that's an exact timeline of the whole thing.
Is
It goes
wrestling
for,
as big now as it's always been, or is it bigger? Or
I think it's bigger now than it's ever been, dude. It's
really?
on Netflix and people watch it fucking I mean not just because it's on Netflix. I actually think that it might be in a bind right now, to be honest, because of what they just did with their pay-per-views.
Yeah.
But it
You
doesn't
talking
mean that people
about
are
they're gonna get that shit free too?
no.
What
They
they
did the
gonna do?
they for some fucking reason like they did the opposite of what I mean they
What they
probably
went
it's
up in price?
they know better than I do. But yeah, they went up on price. Let's see.
What the fuck?
WWE they went up on price and used to you could watch them all for free on Peacock.
Might be
I mean,
the
it's
might be
not
the
free,
last
but
money grab. Like, let's try to cash out all we can. We're going under. Let's try to grab the last all the money we can.
Oh, dude. I mean, they're still fine as a company. I mean, I really don't think. I think they're just. I mean, it might be TKO trying to see which one works because I mean, it's the same people making decisions for both companies. I don't know why they wouldn't just go all in on Netflix, but it's like the UFC didn't go with Netflix either. And it's like the pay per views. I believe the pay per views are coming to ESPN, like the ESPN Plus app
Right.
for wrestling, for WWE.
And you're gonna have
And
to
it's like,
also
what the
buy them
fuck?
though. They're gonna
Why?
be included.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pay for them as well.
I mean,
Okay,
I
let's
wasn't
see.
watching them shits anyway, but just like with the UFC and everything else, real fighting stuff's going the opposite direction, and you go the other way. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. Stream WWE premium events on ESPN. Let's see. Yeah, this shit is fucking crazy. ESPN Plus, Crown Jewel. Yeah. Stephanie McMahon said some shit the other day. She said, "I advise you to just get a VPN." And people
Huh.
were, the fucking company was apparently pissed because it's like she's like essentially trying to say that the shit is trash.
Right.
But uh, I just want to know what the fucking price is because I know that they're like, yeah, this is some fucking bullshit. And yeah, okay. WWE's PL. This was 3 months ago. PLEs each year will stream on ESPN new 29.99 per month direct to consumer platform beginning in 2026. Select events will be simulcast on ESPN's linear networks. Deal is worth 325 million per year for 5 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. With everything going the opposite direction, people may not may put their foot down and say fuck that shit, and then they
Yeah,
have to give in.
yeah, this shit right. I mean, that's 5 years. That's a long commitment to that too, man.
Yeah, with like everything going the opposite way, you think people are gonna be okay with paying for shit? Like with everything else, even UFC, everything it's free. You think boxing fans are gonna be alright? I mean, wrestling fans are gonna be alright being the only ones having to pay for their shit still?
I'm very curious to know what the plan is. This right here says, "Yeah, this is going to be a disaster." This is a Reddit comment. So this is going to be a bit of a disaster in the making. They've conditioned their audience with a $10 a month price tag since the WWE Network days. A lot of people are only paying $1.99 a month since Peacock doesn't offer after every Black Friday. And it's like, sure, there's some people that are going to be like, "I'm buying the WWE pay-per-views no matter what." It's like people will jump in. It's like, but imagine a lot of people are just gonna fucking bail and never come back to
That's what
this.
I'm saying, right? You're only gonna get like the hardcore, and they can't be. I mean, however many there is, it's not as many as there is with everybody else. So you're gonna take a hit.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. It's crazy to think you need three different services to watch a single company's programs. I don't know how much Netflix and something like YouTube TV costs now, but that has to be at least 120 a month to just to watch WWE programs. But that's because they're talking about it's on Netflix. They've got Raw is on Netflix, and then you've got I guess fucking SmackDown probably comes on some completely different shit. It's just trash, man. But whatever. I guess they're planting more seeds, and I mean, and then there you go. UFC is on Paramount now.
Yeah, I ain't worried about it, bro. We about to watch our shit for free, so fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest.
UFC's, they know what's up.
If like I was having people over, which I never do, but if I was having people over and it was like more than 10 people were coming to my house, I'm like, hey man, if y'all want to guarantee, we won't have to hop back and forth, we can all chip in $10 and buy this. But other than that, I'm gonna just stream it free probably.
Right.
Uh,
Dude, yeah, there's no way. But that's just me. I'm not, like I said, a fan. There's no fucking way. I don't free stream a wrestling match.
yeah, yeah,
No
no
way.
shit, dude. I couldn't imagine. Like most of the sites that I watch UFC fights on, they don't even have the wrestling matches on unless it's like a big pay per view. It's like that. It's not like
What's
they're.
weird is they're both owned by TKO and they do two totally different. It's almost like they know, like, yo, our UFC fans are nerds. They're going to pay the shit. I mean, our wrestling fans are nerds. They'll pay the shit. We don't have to do what we got to do with the UFC.
You know what
It's a
else?
different kind of fan base.
What I was about to say. What else is crazy too, though? And it's gonna balance out. I think eventually, which is nuts. But there are so many more professional wrestling fans than there are UFC fans. Even
Ain't that
still,
fuck? Really?
even still, dude. I'm
Dude,
telling you.
why does the UFC not get the fucking. In my head, and I watch it since I was the beginning when I was a child.
Yeah.
As long as I can remember, like I used to think UFC was huge, as big as like I was shocked to find out like boxing and shit was bigger than UFC, and I was real shocked to find out as I got older like how not shit the UFC was
Yeah.
really until
Yeah.
like Conor McGregor like it
I
was
was about to say
crazy.
it became in our past 15 years for sure. It has become a fucking a fourth sport for sure.
Dude, I thought it
A
was
good
huge
fourth
because
sport.
this my dad didn't watch boxing or none of it. We only watched UFC, and you know it's just crazy to me that the sport is not bigger. I get that boxing is old, so I get that. And it's like an old tradition, boxing's old.
You know what is older than that? Fucking beating the shit out of each
Right,
other,
that's what I say.
kicking
This
each
shit's
other.
primitive though, bro. Come on. Right. I don't understand why. I mean, it used to be, oh, it's too brutal, but man, we a brutal civilization now. We see worse shit on Facebook, like, so it can't be that it's too
Yeah.
brutal now. We like the brutal shit. If that's the argument, it should be more people watching it,
I was about to say, and now it is a growing sport, for what it's worth. But I mean,
dude.
there's you have a lot of people out there too, though. I mean, you think about WWE, you can start watching it a lot younger. A lot of people aren't letting their kids watch motherfucker. Me and you are probably a little different, but I don't
Dude,
know.
my kids are what my daughters watch UFC with me.
Yeah, like and
My daughter likes Rose. She every time the UFC fights come, she asks me for Rose's fight, even
that's
though
awesome.
no matter what, she asks me for Rose's fight.
Yeah, like
So
and like Gideon's got his fight. He loves Sugar Sean.
yeah,
Every time Sugar Sean would fight, especially the past like before this past year, it's like because
right.
he would fight more frequently. But Gideon would be like, "Is Sugar Sean fighting? Is Sugar Sean fighting?" But that's off the strength of
Dude, am
me.
I tripping or he is fighting? Did I
Uh,
see that? Or know I seen it, but I'm on some UFC
Instagram be
meme
bullshitting.
pages
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Hey,
I wasn't sure.
I'll show you this real quick. I think I sent you a picture, but that's that Bo
I
Nix
hate
card.
that Bo. Dude, what about that game they just had?
I
Holy
know, dude.
shit.
That made me feel like,
They
and it,
come back in the last 10 minutes of the fourth quarter and scored fucking, what, 30 points?
there was something cool about. I mean, dude, that's one of them games, bro. That they're gonna show. You remember you would wake up on like Saturday mornings and on ESPN it'd be that old man talking and it'd be showing these old like
Mm-hmm.
'80s highlights of football, like late '80s or some shit like that. Bledsoe was out there in the cold and he was,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I can't
Oh,
do
this
it.
is definitely
That.
100% part of his lifelong highlight reel.
Oh my god, dude! It made me
This
clutch.
may be the one they pull up all the time.
It made
It
me
was so
clutch my
clutch.
pearls. We need way more of those, though, dude.
Dude,
I need
it
them.
was
I
good.
need them.
Bo, he liked that, man.
Bo, I be
Dude.
that
I
shit was
watched
hard.
him he's in a commercial, dude. Honestly, man, he don't need to do commercials. That motherfucker look weird.
Yeah,
That motherfucker like he look 100 or something. He like 100-year-old dude that done had plastic surgery to look younger. It's weird.
he might be.
He's a lizard.
He's Drew Brees, bro.
Don't say that.
That's fucked up. Yeah, the room got really quiet, and there's nobody else
Dude,
in here with me.
listen, it is messed up that like Breeze didn't come on this past off season. He didn't come a fuck with none of our quarterbacks, but he was in Denver mentoring Bo fucking Nix for Sean Payton, working with him. Like what the fuck? What's up with that, bro?
Hey, man, eat.
No, you fucked up, bro.
I mean, I feel you. I feel you. I agree, but
If Bo want to come to the black and gold, all right, let's fuck
dude,
all them other
what if
quarterbacks.
he did, bro? That's
Never.
not ever gonna
Sean Payton
happen.
come and bring him with him. Come back and bring him with him. Come on, dude. Yeah, that's never happening. Sean Payton said, "Fuck New Orleans." He ain't even looking back.
They wouldn't even want him back.
The devil's a lie. I'll take his ass back so
He
fast.
said the devil's a lie.
Got me fucked up. Obviously, I'm talking shit now, but I for sure, bro. We've sucked since the minute he left.
We have definitely
It was
sucked.
rough after Drew Brees left, but we didn't suck. We have actually sucked since Sean Payton left. And then Denver has been good since he got there.
It has been good though. Not the whole time.
Not the first year when he had Russ, but after that he drafted Bo, and it's been on the up and up since.
Yeah, that's true.
He
And
They had Russ when he got there. He ain't had nothing to do with that. Which he wanted Russ in New Orleans bad. When Denver got Russ, we were in the talks to get him. Sean Payton wanted Russ.
oh my gosh, dude. What so? What is their record now, Broncos?
4-2 maybe.
Let's
Sounds
see.
right.
That's another thing I was gonna say. It was awesome to see that. I mean, if and when that game ever happens again,
Yeah, they're 5-2.
if and when that game ever happens again, uh, that's gonna be a rival between him and old boy.
Dude, poor Saints, bro. We're 1-6. 1-6. So here's my prediction. Okay,
Okay,
next week we got the Bucks.
Jackson Dart is who I was thinking of. Sorry, go ahead.
The next week we got the Rams. Basically, what I'm thinking is like, when do they give Shuck a shot? Because it's coming.
You think
We got
so?
the find. Well, here's the thing, man. It's not Spencer Rattler isn't the problem, but he's also not the answer. Clearly,
Yeah,
not the long term answer. I don't think, but he's not playing bad enough to take him out. So it's not that he needs to be Shuck needs to be started because Radler's doing bad. It's that our season is over already. We took this guy with the second round pick. We have to see what we. Radler's not doing so good that we're not even thinking about what Shuck's got.
yeah,
I want to kind of want to know. You know what I'm saying? Our season's over already. You know, Radler pretty much had to, you know, take like, dude. There's no question. It don't matter what the fuck he can do. He's a bench. Look what I'm doing. He ain't
yeah,
done that. You know, he hasn't done that.
yeah,
So with our season being over already, I feel like at some point Kellen's definitely going to see what we got in Shuck, and I think it's going to be, you know, you don't throw him in there against the Bucks, you don't throw him in there against the Rams. When you do throw him in there is after the bye week.
yeah,
It gives them, you know, they practice for a week, you know, let him practice as the starter for a week, get all the reps, whatever,
yeah,
and comes in after the bye week, letting him start. And I think that's a for sure fact. If we go on, which we probably will, we got to play the Bucks and the Rams. We lose both them games for sure.
yeah.
Shuck starts after the bye.
Oh my god, dude. What if we beat the Bucks?
That's the only thing that makes this difficult. If we beat the Bucks or the Rams, then they're like, then you take Rattler out. You're like, dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Or what if you beat them both?
He So Radler has to be thinking. If I'm Radler right now, I'm like, yo, I have
This
to
is
beat
my
both these.
career. This
Yeah,
is my
these two
career.
games, I have to win both these games. Even winning just one, I don't know. I have to win both these games.
Yeah.
This is my career, right? These two games, and Shuck has to be thinking, God, I hope we fucking lose.
Yeah.
Because he's been doing just enough to keep me out of there. Could you, dude? I mean, he's sitting on the bench. Radler makes one. Radler's contract was for like 4 years or whatever the extension was. He gets 1 million a year, so his total contract's like 4 million. And
Yeah.
Shucks is 10.
Golly, dude.
And Shucks is fully guaranteed.
And what's it, think about how crazy it's going to be if he goes out there and balls, and we go on a tear like 3 or 4 games. You know, let's say we lose these next 2 games, like you were
Mm-hmm,
saying,
mm-hmm.
and then Shuck comes out and goes on a tear, and then it's like nobody really wants Spencer Rattler, and he can't re-sign.
No,
He
I think he's got value. I think we'd be able to trade him.
really,
Yeah, I think he's done. I mean, our team is so bad outside of quarterback play
yeah,
that I think he's done enough that some teams are like, yo, you know, I'd take him. You know, I
yeah,
think we could get something for him for sure to a quarterback needy team.
Yeah.
Um, I also think there's a chance to just fucking keep him as a backup. I mean, he plays like a backup. I mean, he plays good enough. He plays good enough for a backup. He can for sure be a solid backup. He seems, he's a guy you could get in there and win you a fucking drive or whatever,
Yeah.
dude. He's not got the winner gene, dude. And I've been riding for Spencer, but dude,
Yeah. You've also been in the building watching him all
0 and
season.
12, dude. Like you're 1 and 12. So he started 13 games. You're 1 and 12 in 13 games. The last 6 games of last season, and now the first 7 games of this season. You've won one game. We've played sorry teams too. And it's not all on him. There's been games we've missed field goal. It's just been a dumpster fire all around. But winners win, dog. Winners find how they fucking. Dude, I don't give a fuck what players. You put me and you on the team with Patrick Mahomes, and he ain't losing 12 in a row.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point.
He ain't losing. I didn't expect Spencer Rattler. Every football player ain't Patrick Mahomes. But
Yeah.
dude, it's looking like fucking. Look at Drake May, bro.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I'm saying? He came into a bad situation, not a great situation. That team's not got no studs on it, and he's fucking balling.
Yeah, dude. I mean, we're sitting here talking about Patrick Mahomes, dude. Which I mean, they're only one win away, but the Broncos are in the AFC West. I was going to talk about the standings for a second, but you think the standings are going to look the way they look right now? You wouldn't have been able to predict it at the beginning of the season, probably.
KC's playing a lot different now. They're trying to go on. KC done turned it up. They're going on a tear now, dude. They're talking
Yeah.
about Patrick Mahomes for MVP. Get that shit out of my face. I want to say Baker Mayfield, but this game, tonight's game, I don't know. After tonight's game, it's still a long season. I wouldn't mind seeing Baker win it, but I don't know that Patrick Mahomes has done enough to be talking in the conversations.
My shit froze up. I'm sorry. Hang on. Okay, there we are. Can you see me?
Yup.
Okay. Uh, yeah, you was talking about Baker. I mean, look, dude. Joey B's not getting it, so might as well. It'd be pretty sick if Baker win. What if Baker won a Super Bowl, dude?
Dude, I would rather maybe see. I'm tired of seeing like the same 4 teams, and we're always talking about the same 4 teams that's going to win and blah blah blah. Dude, I'd like to see one of these, dark horses win it.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Bucks won, but it was Tom fucking Brady, like the chosen one. He was going to win it. I'm saying for Baker Mayfield to get a Super Bowl, come on, man, that'd be lit.
that'd be crazy. What a story.
Right, even though he's a division rival, that'd be lit.
I mean, if somebody at least it's not the Falcons.
Oh yeah, they're ass too. So
But you know what's probably gonna happen as I'm sitting here looking at it? It's probably gonna end up like being something stupid, like the fucking Colts versus the Eagles.
dude, the Colts, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the Colts. Danny Dimes. Danny Dimes looking good, bro.
Yeah,
He's balling.
yeah. The fucking NFC West is just murderers row.
Dude, you don't get an easier division than ours, and we're at the smack bottom of it. Panthers, Falcons, they're all better than us.
Golly, dude.
We're at
And
the very bottom. The only thing we got going for us, making us not the worst in the league, is that they're still the Jets and they're still the fucking Dolphins.
dude, the Jets blow ass. I saw
The
they were 0
Dolphins
and
is
7.
fucking going down in flames.
Dude, apparently, after every game of theirs, there's some shit on Instagram. It's like somebody on the team or the coach has like said some wild shit.
Right, saying fuck the rest of the team.
Yeah, the coach is like, I have to do what is best for the team.
Yeah, this shit's fucked up from the inside right now.
Yeah, he sounds like he sounds like he's about to suck start one, dude. Like he does not sound happy at all. That shit is
Yeah,
crazy.
fuck that.
Yeah, my brother, uh, my brother skipped out on the Saints Bears game the other day. He gave a
Mm.
pretty honest assessment as to why he didn't go. He said the weather's not very good, and it just was a little too pricey for my blood. He said honestly, I would love to go see the Saints. He's like, but I really don't want to go see them lose to the fucking Bears.
Well, that's
And I
exactly
was
what
like,
the fuck happened.
I was like, damn, dude. I mean, he's a diehard. He's got a little spot where I say a diehard, obviously. I just told you how he's like, fuck that shit. But he said he's got a little pub the past 2 seasons that he goes to down the road from his spot where he goes and it's like a little cubby of like Saints fans that go in there.
Nice.
The owners are from Louisiana, so
Yeah.
he said they just live up there now, and so does he. So the
You
one
can
time
find them
they had
wherever.
a little 3 piece brass band playing throughout the like in
What
between
the hell?
plays and
Hell
shit.
yeah.
I was like, that's so cool.
Yeah, that sounds like a badass little spot.
Hell yeah. Well, man, I guess we're gonna wrap this thing up, dude. I appreciate you hopping on for a good old fashioned conversation.
Hell yeah. All right, bro.
Always a good time to have a good conversation.